Out of some of the other news of the day, and tonight, arrest in the drug overdose death of Robert De Niro's grandson. 19-year-old Leandro De Niro Rodriguez died a couple of years ago after prosecutors say he took pills laced with fentanyl. The men charged today also accused of supplying the drugs in other overdose deaths. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live at the DEA's office in Chelsea with more. Darla?
Good afternoon, Mike. The mother of Leandro De Niro Rodriguez actually sat in today's press conference. She sat quietly and declined to comment, but the death of her son and that investigation into his death really has led prosecutors down a rabbit hole that cracked open a wider, larger New York City-based criminal drug conspiracy. Federal agents say this is an actual picture of the deadly batch of drugs sold to Leandro De Niro Rodriguez, the 19-year-old grandson of Robert De Niro, that killed him.
They had seen death before, and yet they continued to do it.
The photo, an exhibit in the 18-page indictment announced by the DEA and federal prosecutors Thursday afternoon in Chelsea, accusing Bruce Epperson, Eddie Barreto, Grant MacGyver, John Nicholas, and Roy Nicholas of a conspiracy to sell counterfeit drugs specifically targeting teens.
Platforms used by the defendants included, among others, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and Telegram.
Federal prosecutors say these look like legitimate 30-milligram pills of oxycodone, but in reality contain an unregulated amount of illegal fentanyl, and say these rectangular pills is counterfeit Xanax. Fake pills leading to the deaths of 3 teens, which also includes Chris Stein, the daughter of a Blondie band member.
The defendants who distributed the drugs, who killed these young 19-year-olds, knew that they were deadly.
In the indictment, De Niro's grandson is victim 3 and says he exchanged texts with a dealer days before his death who knew the drugs were strong. The dealer writing, "Do you really need them? I want to kill you." De Niro's grandson responding, "Huh? Elaborate." The dealer responding, "What's confusing about that?" De Niro's grandson saying, "Sorry, I be mad paranoid, misinterpreted this." Then the dealer says, "With the 30s, I just don't like serving them 'cause they not script."
We took an approach that is very similar to a homicide investigation.
And those arrests leading to the indictments of 19 conspirators who prosecutors say turned Washington Square Park into an open drug market, causing the deaths of Broadway-bound 18-year-old Bailey Shaw and a 43-year-old homeless man.
The defendants' empty drug bags were littered near the victim.
Now, all of these arrests, 24 in all really comes from the arrest of Sophia Marks, who is known as the Percocet Princess. She was arrested in connection with the death of Leandro De Niro Rodriguez 2 weeks after he died back in July 2023. Reporting live in Chelsea, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.